Hi everyone, welcome back. How is everyone doing? How's your social distancing? How's your quarantine going? So for today's video, we're gonna do this really pretty orangey blue eyelid look using a new drugstore eyeshadow palette, at least new to me, and also just do a full face of drugstore makeup. As well as this all is cruelty-free. Everything here is affordable, which we love. And let's just have some fun with makeup. And I hope you guys enjoy and are entertained by this video. And if you are, I hope you give this video a thumbs up, as well as subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. So let's get started. Okay. So for primer, I'm gonna mix these two, the e.l.f. Natural Glow Lotion and then the e.l.f. Prep and Hydrate Balm. I really like this. I haven't used it in quite some time, but basically it's really good to keep your skin hydrated. It's a hydrating balm, and I'm just gonna put it, I guess, everywhere. Okay. I actually don't think I need this. I used this in my last video, so I'm gonna omit that. And we'll stick to this, but I really do like this. If you guys want to see a close-up, it's this cute little chubby stick, and then it looks like a clear blue, baby blue. The next one, I only have one drugstore foundation. I'm always a little picky when it comes to drugstore foundations just because they aren't always the cleanest, but I really like this one. This is Not Clean Beauty. It is the NYX Born to Glow foundation. It looks like this. I have used it in some of my videos. I really do love this foundation. It's a very dewy, probably like a medium coverage foundation. You definitely can build it up, but it has a gorgeous glow to it, just like the name. I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. beauty sponge, which I personally also really love. It is the perfect amount of bouncy. Ah, there's a hair. Get away. But look how great that foundation looks. As you guys can see, it really evens everything out. It's so glowy and it blends beautiful. And for the price, like, I really liked it. For concealer, I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. Looks like so. Love this concealer a lot as well. I am in the shade Medium Sand. I do feel like there's other shades of this collection that probably match me better, but the Ulta that I went to, they didn't have many shades, and I actually feel like I got lucky with this shade. So I'm just gonna... The only thing I don't really like about this when it comes to concealer is how large it is. So it's hard for me to get into that little crevice of my eye area. But I usually just like squeeze it and press. And what I love about this concealer is it is a medium to full coverage concealer. I find it to be very hydrating compared to the original Camo one. That one was dry as hell. I also, a tip with this concealer, you do want to go one eye at a time because it does still dry down rather quickly. So you just want to keep that in mind. Yeah, it's a really good match, don't you think? I think it is. I'm going to go in with one more layer, but I like to let it dry down first. So while we let that concealer dry down, I'm going to work on brows. For brows, I'm going to use the NYX Fill and Fluff. It is a pencil. I really like this. This is quite thick, so you want to work in very light strokes. But it's a very pigmented pencil. So you don't need much. And then the end of it is like the Fenty eyebrow product as well that has that little brush thingy. It's honestly not my favorite thing that any brand has come out with, whether it's Fenty or NYX. I don't really like it. I prefer a spoolie. And then to set the brows, I'm going to go in with another NYX product. The Tinted Brow Mascara looks like so. I'm going to use it in the shade Espresso as well. I do really like this eyebrow gel. I think it's very good. Alrighty. So I'm going to go in with one more layer of my e.l.f. And in this one, I'm just going to do a little bit on the corner. And here I'll usually go on both sides and just work with it rather quickly. I don't have a setting powder for my under eyes. I did have the NYX and I just did not like it. I did my full face of NYX. I really liked it. I thought it looked gorgeous, but then it oxidized. I can't do oxidizing. So I'm not going to set my skin for the moment. Let's go into the eyes. I just got this palette. I went to Target to do a little run and I was like, let's go check out a little bit of drugstore makeup. I did get 2 palettes. I think I'm going to only use one for the day. One that really stood out to me is by LA Girl, the Pro Artistry eyeshadow palette. Looks like so. And when you open it, looks like that. Looks like this. Such a gorgeous palette. I think it was $15.99, $16. LA Girl is cruelty free. So I have never tried anything by LA Girl, but I've seen her around YouTube as well as Instagram. So I was like, let me just give it a try. And those colors really stood out to me. So, and the other little palette I got is this tiny little mini bite from e.l.f. First of all, look how little that is. It is the cutest little thing. It's like a little chocolate bar. And then I just want to show you guys. This is definitely, I'm going to make a look. This is definitely my color palette. I do think I'm going to play with some blue. Okay, so first of all, let's set the eyelids because that's very importante. Okay, so let's jump into this. I think I'm going to first go in with a transition shade. The first one I'm going to go is Radiance right over here. This little plastic thing might be the end of me, but this is the one that I'm going to go into. I'm going to try my very best to use only drugstore brushes. What I'm going to go into is with the brush by BH Cosmetics number 6, which is a great fluffy brush. So let's see. I'm going to go in. Barely any kickback. Let's see. This is just a nice bone colored transition shade, so you're not really going to see it pick up much. And I'm actually going to go into Champion, which is this shade right over here. So let's go into Champion. I like it. Oh, that is a beautiful orange shade. So first things first, they are very blendable. As you can see, it's not patchy whatsoever. Now we're gonna go into the blue shade. I'm gonna use, let's swatch them. There's 2, there's Graceful and then there's Chief. So this is, right here is Graceful. This one is Chief. I think I'm gonna go in with Graceful first, but let's swatch them. So, Graceful, Chief. So this one is Graceful, this one is Chief. I have no idea which one. Let's go with Graceful. So that's going to be that first shade that we went into. I'm going to go in with the Persona Cosmetics blending brush. I first want to do it without setting spray. I want to see how that is. I didn't pick up much. Okay. Let's go it down. I hope it doesn't have much fallout. Okay. Not working with that. So I'm going, maybe you have to use your finger. I'm not really sure. I'm going to spray it with my NYX Dewy Finish Spray. I'm going to go into this Morphe M513 brush. It's a little thinner so that I can get this to blend out. It does have a little bit of fallout, so I'll just be careful with that. Beautiful, beautiful shade. I do feel just because it has a little bit of fallout, it is just a little annoying to work with. And I like that. Now I'm gonna do the other eye. Wish me luck. Okay. I'm liking how this is looking. So now I wanna go into Creative. This one right over here. That one's a little pretty like iridescent pink. I'm gonna go in with this Precise Eco Tools brush. This is the detail liner. And I'm going to, this one's kind of like a creamy shade, right? And I'm just gonna put it right in the middle so that it has like a pretty little halo effect. Okay, not my favorite. This is a little patchy. I'm just gonna do it on the other eye so it can match. I'm gonna try with my pinky. It is a little like chalky, like it bunches up when you put it on your finger. Well, this could be a little better, huh? Maybe. Okay, not my favorite. Not my favorite. For the lower lash line, I'm just gonna go back into, actually I think I'm gonna mix Radiance and Champion. Radiance being that first bone color that we used. Just gonna mix those two together for the lower lash line. Before we finish up the eyes with mascara, I am going to, let's finish up the face. All right, so for highlighter, I'm gonna go into the e.l.f. X Nabla Noir. Looks like so. I don't think this is available anymore. Okay, but I do really love this highlight. e.l.f.'s highlights I've heard are really good. I haven't tried them yet. I'm gonna go in with a Sigma. Oh my god, it's just so blinding. Sheesh. All right, so that's really pretty. For bronzer, I've had this for a while. This is primer bronzer. I don't know what it is, but something with primer. But this is it. This is the bronzer. Looks like so. This is in the shade. This is in the shade Forever Sunkissed. I love this e.l.f. brush. This is the pointed powder brush. Looks like so. It's pretty large, fluffy. It's very soft. I love e.l.f.'s. Ooh, no, I have a new Sonia Kashuk makeup brush. It's so gorgeous. Look how pretty this rose gold is. Look at that. Love it. And it's so soft and fluffy. Ooh. Okay, so let's get into some e.l.f. here. I feel like this is a really good brush for bronzing because it gets really into my little contour of the face. And for blush, I'm going to go in with the NYX Sweet Cheeks Matte. It's a creamy powder blush. Looks like so. It's a gorgeous color. I think all we have left are lips and mascara. I don't have a drugstore mascara. I'm sorry. I haven't found one that I liked. So I'm going to do my mascara off camera and then we'll come back and do our lips. I'll be right back. For lips, I'm going to use the NYX Matte Lip Liner in the shade Free Spirit. I'm sure you guys have heard of Alley Oop. Looks like so. What I love about this so much is that you're getting one color with 3 different finishes. So it comes in this cute little, looks like a little Lego. You pull it out. Comes in 3 finishes, gloss, cream, and matte. I think for today's look, I think I'm going to go in with the matte color. So this is the shade Wear and Terra, which I think is so cute. So again, it's a cute little cube like this. I love. And like this little doe foot applicator. I definitely worn these before. I love them. Now I'm going to go in with the gloss. That finalizes the look of a full face of drugstore makeup. I hope you all enjoyed this video and enjoyed this look. definitely something out of my comfort zone. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if any of these drugstore products are any of your favorites. And again, I'll see you guys in my next video.